평화롭고 조용하다는 건 좋은 것이지 않은가? 이곳은 심심하면 끔찍한 일이 펑펑 터지는 곳이다 보니까 최근에는 좀 느긋하게 시간이 지나갔던 것 같기도 하군. 심심하신가? 그럴 땐 역시 해결사 잡지만한 게 없지!
I was not intentionally going to make a video on Limbus, but with whatever it's pronounced, the new stuff in the extraction, I've already gotten both the identity and the eco of the newest one. I have them both. You can definitely tell just from this page here. We're gonna be going into the 6, but I have no clue what we're gonna do first about that, so we're just gonna do something really quick. I can get the fanatic later.
자, 진정들 하시게! 이 몸이 등장했으니! 환상체 탈출 제압, 격리실 관리, 정신이 나가버린 직원 제압,
Did
무엇이든지
it
좋네!
just convert itself
본인이
to the eco
틀림없이
again?
도움이 될 테니 꼭 부르게!
Did I hear Lobotomy Corporation too? The 26th day. What merry fantastic day it once again. For today was a day upon that it was availed to a chance to our dearest fellow magical maiden. Explore the tales of the fixers, northern regions of the clairvoyants, and justice was most vigilant. Just a look at the two. Well, how tedious it must have been for all the maidens to be incarcerated in such a barren, claustrophobic chamber, benefiting even a morsel of stimulation. She deserveth to breathe the free air, fighting evil by every movement. Okay, just cut it off. One must always remain wary of the truth that she is but an abnormality, but not to mention that I, as a captain, must set a proper example for things to other employees. Wait, she's a captain? Oh, I think she's the captain of the security team. Either security or one of the centrals. Because I can see her orange band. Must be the biggest categorized under the label of architect attachment work. But of course, all mine efforts preparing various props and align the abnormalities' preferences, convincing the long hours with her. But all honest trailed anomalies, 0104's cutoff counter. From decreasing, we must emphasize that may suggestions or allegate that I did all this for the sake of for your entertainment. Did you just kill people? Because that is not a good thing. Or I voluntarily stayed past work hours just to attain her eco gift. Yeah, I can definitely tell. I don't know what that is. Accumulations which protect with the hip. Okay, I don't know how to say that word either. Let the record be the witness of my interest upon the quite bizarre of my handwriting. It has become so squiggly and anxious, for I am proceeding to deepest breaths. Deep breaths. Wait a minute, are they going to become like Dash 2? So this will make her Dash 1, she will become Dash 2, isn't that right? I don't know. I accidentally skipped it. From what I hear, she's one of the most versatile magic who designated to battle villains. Great will in need of observance of justice shall stand overwhelming powerful might of villains. It may it be minor or major. hath chosen them to transform into magical worlds. As arcana itself, but neutral force of magic, it can proceed modeled by both good and evil. Those who are free of corrupting allures of its power, only a steadfast vision or justice may be handled. She cometh. As one of the antechamber, the moment of her awakening, she mistook me as an agent. Yeah, she has to be -2 at this point. She's quite hostile to me, then 'twas quite troublesome to resolve that misunderstanding. Much did she believe to befuddle me, words I found so particular unfamiliar, until I spade a common theme. All these stories she shared were none too dissimilar from the tales of the fixers of the city. Though following my employment here at yeah, she's definitely becoming -2. She has to be becoming -2. If only I could dream again by donning the identity. Such joy, what joy can indeed be. I inquired the haste to see how dawn one subject to this choosing. A great tragedy with it. For her explained she knew not why she had been chosen, or how one goes about becoming the chosen one. Yet I became a revelation of observing the eco gear extracted from her. I was able to equip it, where I'd be able to equip the staff and outfit with the very essence of justice. I'd be a maiden of justice as well. Oh, I've never seen this animated before. I've never seen an animated theme. I have a couple of tier 3 stars that didn't have an animated animation like this, but this one has an animation. I never knew. She could not find with it in herself to believe that it at first, the outfit hardly mistaken what Makith a measured for she I can't pronounce that word right. And she soon came by to see eye to eye mine most honest-hearted towards justice is burning righteous warmth against evil. Moreover, when she witnessed my battle against breach and abnormalities, when she came out to assist our suppression efforts, she verily tossed the moment of revelation as for her as well as I am forsooth a veritable and excellent medical agent as herself. We were now together protectors of justice at this company. Though the Sephiroth always diminish us, admonishing us more towards help through other colleagues who have experienced loss at the hands of abnormalities, made important, resentful statements against us. I knew this to be the truth. That true, our stubborn survivors, withering whatever terrible adversity that cometh their way. Snow wild native ramblings of a dream consumed. In fact, ever since they transferred into the Central Command, they are Central Command. I thought they were training. Ever since my transfer to Central Command to manage this maiden, I have preserved and conducted repeated attachment work. And that had lifted me to the position of a captain. As a manager, Esquire held forward this development the lowered containment breach rate for 00104. Most satisfying. Both Temp and Sir Lady have both spoken thoroughly indeed. So she has to be 0-01-04-2. Because from what I'm getting, she might be corroded without being corroded at the same time? I don't know. I have no clue. Perplexing that it was supposed to simply be used as breach containment. Yet, my recollections, I was the one and only manager ever since she was first contained in Central Command. Yet, I have no memory of her breaching containment. Nothing concerned. Truly, I am quite bubbling with excitement that tomorrow holds. And it shan't be peace that awaits me. Nay, it shan't be. For this directment of worth of mine extends. Is it? How strange, almost if it's to her, statements are rubbing off me. Verily, the existence of peace hath no business with my unusefulness. This must be a fatigue speaking. I must also visit the welfare team for the open anew today. In today's management lesson, she's claimed to be the strange stir in the air. Perchance one of her exclusive quote-unquote supply? What the Heath arrived here as an abnormality. I must go meet with the employee responsible for her management prostate. For the joy of anticipation of tomorrow's. Thus stop my daily journaling come to an end. What's her passives? EcoSync is threshold. Okay. So what do I need to do to get oh this is a natural passive. Gain 1 love/hate for every time this unit consumes 10 conclusive love/hate counter and its encounter. If this unit does not have hysteria, gain hysteria. If this unit does not have love and hate, gain love and hate. Alright, so I can gain both of them. Okay, turn start. At 0 or higher, gain Here Comes magical roll for each turn this unit uses plus coin base attacks. Base attack skills deal 3% more damage for every love/hate on itself, maximum 50%. Wow. And lose regressive transformation reverse. Okay, what does this one do? For this turn, this unit uses minus coin base attack skills. Okay. And less than 0% is pretty much the same thing. Alright. This unit's SP cannot drop below -40 due to the SP loss effects from this unit's base attack skills. Okay, so she can't panic at all. And it looks like she has a unique panic type. And this is probably connected directly to her passive. Deal 2% more damage for every love/hate, maximum 10%, and gain 1 magical arcana. What is this? Base attacks deal stack times 5% damage. Okay. And it doesn't seem to have a limiter on it. At the end of the turn, add stack free with -25 or higher SP, change SP to -25. Okay. And this seems to be a combat passive. What's her support? If among the allies gain charge, count with her base attack skills. One ally with the least charge, count uses a base attack skill that gains charge. To gain 2 plus charge count, 2 per turn. At 0% SP or higher, charge on target times 2 HP. Max 10, heals up to 20 per turn. At less than 0 SP, charge on target SP 5, max 5, heal up to 10 per turn. Okay, so she can heal SP from 2 allies, SP and HP. Okay. What her skills are? She has dual skills. Okay. Consume 5 left slash hit on self to gain more coin power and gain the effect. All right. Gain 2 in inflict 2 rapture on the second hit. What's the other one? Deal 4 per. Okay. Where are the villains? G is not taking it easy. Deal 4% more damage for every hysteria. What's hysteria? At end of term, ... Oh. What's... Okay, I don't know what ... means. At 0%... Oh, that ... just means different effects, right? At 0%... At 0 or higher SP, lose 1 stack. At less than 0, gain 1 stack. I have no clue what Hysteria does completely. Consume 5 on self to gain base power. Gain 3, lose 5 SP. Okay. And inflict 2 left slash hate count. And inflict 2 sinking on the second hit. 11 minus 4. That's already decent. Alright. Okay, second ability. Deal 6% more damage for every left slash hit on self. Maximum 30%. That's quite a bit of damage increase. Consume 6 on count. Consume 6 count on self to gain power. Gain 3 count. Alright. On the first hit, gain 4. So pretty much that's already a 66% refund. On hit, 2 rapture, heads hit, inflict mark of villainy. What's mark of villainy? Take 10% more damage from Don Quante. I still can't pronounce her name right. Applies only to the first target to receive the effect in each turn. Okay, get out of my head. If this unit has Hysteria, base power 1. Consume 6 count on self to gain base power. Gain 3 on count. So that's already a 50% refund. Wait a minute, I'm actually gaining. Because I gain 1 from this one. And this one's just a complete refund if I hit it. Okay, on the first hit, gain 3 left slash hate. On hit, apply 2 sinking and on heads mark of villainy. I have no idea if mark of villainy stacks, because I have pretty much almost all the N-Corp stuff. I'm only missing the 2 fanatics that are Sinclair and Faust, and they're just in the bleed. It's just funny. Okay. Minor Arcana Slave. Minor? Deal 15% more damage for every magical arcana on self. Maximum 45. That's almost 50%. At plus 3 left slash 8, deal left slash 8 times 15% damage. Max 75. Now that's already strong. Unused at 3 plus, gain 1 count, consume left slash hit count, gain coin power 1 for every 5 count, consumed, max 2. Unused, gain 6, and after attack, gain 1 magical arcana. Alright. Oh, this is unbreakable, so I don't have to worry about not losing the attack altogether. Okay, Unbreakable, hit without cracking. For 2 and 3, inflicts 2 rapture. Okay, now we have the reverse. Consume all Hysteria to gain +1 clash power. Unused consume left/A count to gain clash power. Clash power +1 for every 8 consumed. Max 2. Deal 12% more damage for every left/A on cell. Max 60%. Before attack, consume all electrical cannon to gain on self to gain +1 attack weight. Also, if this skill has a single target for focus encounters, but has 2+ attack weight, deal 20% more damage. And base power -6 for every cracked coin. Maximum -18. Wow. That's 20 minus 7? I mean, if all 3 coins hit heads, then that's -1. We're just gonna be healing them instead of hurting them? This skill deals 50% damage against sub-targets. Huh. End of turn, if this unit isn't at -45 SP, and it's at less than 0, and it's at least if this unit isn't at -45 SP and this is at less than 0 SP, heal 10 SP. Heal more SP the further this unit's SP valuable it is from 0. 2 SP heal for every missing SP, maximum 50 SP. On use, lose 10 SP. So pretty much, this is like the minor, but instead of inflicting rapture, it inflicts sinking. What's the defense? Rapid chance. Clashable guard. On clash win, raise the target stagger threshold by this unit's final clash power. On clash lose, when hit, reduce the attacker's final attack power by the unit's final power. On clash lose, does not gain final power from the following sources: resonance and skill, disciplinary agent, attack skill. And it's an unbreakable coin. This is the only unit I have that has unbreakable coins. We can look at her ego pretty quick. Okay, the Awakening. In the name of my Major Arcana Slave. Okay, before attack, apply Magical Girl's Chant. +1, plus Envy, Resin, divided by 3. Random other allies, max 3. Okay, what is this? Max stack 2. When gaining this effect, gain 1 attack when gaining this effect, gain 1 attack power and 1 damage up. This unit attack skill that gain or consume charge count, gain final power +1 and deal 10% more damage. Reduces by 1 at the end of turn. So I can technically use this twice and be able to keep this stacked. But the thing is that it costs 30 sanity. Before attack, gain plus charge -1 attack weight, max 3. After attack, consume all charge count on self and heal 2 plus Envy Resin divided by 2 allies with the least HP percentage by charge count consumed percent HP, max 5 allies. So that's pretty much the whole team. After attack, if this unit is Lobcore Ego in the name of love and just love and hate, Don Ponte gains 1 minute. Okay, so both the Eco and this are synergized with each other. And it's both unbreakable coins. Gains charge in the first hit, applies Mark of Villainy, and applies Rapture. What's the corrosion? Maximized. Okay, targets randomly. Before attack, gain plus charge attack rate, maximum of 5. Consume all charge count and deal 1% more damage for every charge count consumed, maximum 20%. Before attack, if the main target have Mark of Villainy, deal 3% damage for every charge. Okay, so we can deal 33% more damage. Deal 5% damage for every 3 resin. Never mind, up to 45% more damage. Base power base power minus 12 for every craft. Lose 12 power for every craft point. Maximum of 24. It's 31. It's not gonna really be much of anything. Before attack, if this unit, okay, it's going to apply Hysteria. Okay, and it's both unbreakable points. Okay, what's the passives? Arcana Aptitude Circuit. Gain 1 charge for every time this unit consumes 10. I have no idea how to say that, and I'm having an extremely hard time to struggle to say. But consumes every 10 charge count. If this unit already gains charge by consuming charge count on itself, this effect does not stack with the effects. This unit's base tower skills that consume charge count deal 5% more damage for every charge on self, maximum of 25% damage. If this unit is a lava orb, Eco, Hate, Roxy, gain 1 additional skill, 3 uses. Wait a minute. I don't know if I'm misunderstanding this, but if I use the Corroded, does that mean I can use any of these skills up to 3 times, or do I use the Eco 3 times? I have no idea. Look at her.
또 도움이 필요한 곳이 생겼는가?
Okay, that's already not a good start. Huh. Power Guard. 2 times per time. How many coins is it? Is it like 1? It's 1 unbreakable
도움이
coin.
필요한 곳이 생겼는가? 만만찮겠군. 우리 하지. 미안.
Okay, she's all.
본인의 머리 쓰겠습니까?
It looks like she already has the smile from somebody wearing the red shoes. And I know red shoes are very annoying to deal with, especially if you don't have any others. Thank God she's unopposed.
정화.
Let's send it. That.
죽음으로 참여하라.
She only has 2. Okay, this one is the one that deals more damage for every Hysteria. So she has 2 right now. She has negative 9. Hold on, isn't that her power skill? Yeah, that is her power skill. What's consume all Hysteria to gain class power? I'm not gonna use that quite yet because I'm gonna sip more Hysteria to get more flash power because she's only level 1 and I brought her to level 18 twice.
무슨 일 있었던 겐가?
Oh, she's going first. Wait, what happened to her hysteria? Okay, this is the one that is the positive one. Wait a minute, I should save at least one. Can't really do that. I mean, this battle isn't gonna be really long. So I'll just save it until we get into the... event part.
히야! 아르카나 빛! 이럴 수는!
Oh, she got staggered.
침묵하라.
지금으로 참여하라.
되지.
There's only two of them attacking, and it's not you. Alright, time to put nails into them because there's nothing really much I can do.
가치 없군. 죽어라. 인간이 휘청거리는군. 인간이 휘청거리는군.
이단을 정화했다.
Okay, you're back up and going.
흑순무 김박제춤 아르카나 빛!
Jeez, 29? Wait, did that say -70? I don't know what level that we need to be. I don't know if it's set to a specific amount, like the mirror dungeon on normal. But I'm hoping it's like normal mirror dungeon. Hold on, let me see. The sixth Walpurgis night, hatred and despair unlocks regards to the progress of the main story. Enter either the event banner or the window. The duration of the sixth is shown during the event. Complete missions for easy, hard, first encounters, and claim rewards. Select the door begins easy difficulty encounters. The encounter consumes incomplete module upon entry. Okay, so this one is... Okay, so this is set to 55. And it also puts those under tier 3 to tier 3. Okay, that's cool. And hard is pretty much the same thing, but you have to do it yourself. You're not getting any handicaps here. First center deployment order will be inbound with the Central Command Captain effect. The center with the Central Command Captain effect will gain more slots in other beneficials. The second center deployment will be inbound as Welfare Team. Okay. Welfare. The center with the welfare team model employee effect gain beneficial effects. Okay, how should I say they brewed it with the tea leaves Zishchun gave us called Baal. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a nice cup of tea, goes on easily, not good as Zeren stuff. Yeah. The cool win of Daguian blows under the pavilion. Now that we survived another huge incident, I was planning to hold some conclusions sessions with the sinners like I always do, but I wasn't sure when Matthew was coming back, so I decided to conduct them outdoors. Well, a change of scenery can be nice from time to time. As much as I love to be part of the discussion, this thing doesn't come with a mouth. At most, you don't have to be a sore spot. You have experienced that feeling before. Remember, whenever you were snacking together, you'd say things like that. You gave us the complimentary food from the warp train to Rhodia 2, and you mustn't have been curious about the taste back then. Well, you know, it's not all bad. I think the feel of regret and sadness is kind of tragic almost. Ever since Hong Lu served the cycle of bound, the Mysteries of Daguoyon and sealed the Assyrian in their temple. He's been making a lot of expressions that I haven't seen before. Moreover, lately I have been getting the impression that he's actually trying to express that his feelings, thoughts, and even things his past self would have simply accepted as is. Like an old dam breaking his fresh spring water surging to freedom. I can't give you a mouth, but trust me, I can give you a very dedicated explanation of favors to feel free to ask me anytime. Yeah, thanks. Honestly, I think that it's a good thing, especially because saying, I could sense that Hong Lu was gently enjoying these moments. I think I can safely mark him down as exploring very positive changes in my conclusion notes. Though I'm not sure of anything that I'll get through to you, given that the probability you don't even remember the taste of food anyways. Let me change that to started on a path of achieving some very positive changes. Start! Excuse me, manager. Desmond Sinclair suddenly rushed up to the pavilion. What's going on? You know you're in the middle of a conclusion, but there is this huge, big as a house truck by the entrance. He points in. The point is, I think you might have something to see. You might have to come and see this. Yeah, very suspicious. Oh, you clock in. The truck was indeed massive. It certainly did not live up to the fuss Sinclair picked up. Ain't that something? It doesn't seem that the other sinners are all concerned about it. Is everybody okay here? I hope it's not another attack. Nah, it ain't. Nah, it isn't. Well, we did suspect that at first, but it's alright. It's because that no one on the bus knows how to observe. It's all about the details. Get it? Look, it's right there, the company logo. Where? Seriously? Right there. It's in the corner over there. What corner? You talking about this on the back door? You should be able to put out something on the vehicle. When you tap on the vehicle, clear her voice. Sorry to hear it. It's hard, really hard at whatever she was pointing at. Oh, she was pointing at that, so I was right. I managed to find out that I had Limbus company's logo painted on the bus. It was the size of a palm. Wouldn't it be more easier to identify if they just put it on the side of the truck? They were this close to chopping that truck into a million pieces when I pointed that out. I gotta say, I'm impressed even to manage to make out what it is. It doesn't look like anything other than a smudge to me. I guess eyesight is really the first thing it does go with age. I mean, it's kind of their fault making it so small and inconspicuous. It's because it's not a public-facing vehicle. Oh, it's not a public-facing vehicle. Alright, that makes more sense. Walk up into the circle, dusting their hands, brushing the past few neglected words. This is a research vehicle used by the LCE department. You have used it once before, remember? Transporting from the material and the color of the truck cover panel, it can be determined that it is the same transportation vehicle that we use for regular checkup. Right. Ever since you used it, it safely arrived at LCE, where we've been using it to move the LCC base around. Hang on, what does that mean? Hold on, what does that mean? We are your guinea pigs? And guess what? Just today, we have opened the truck to transport to a different team. Don't ignore me. Instead of answering Keith's questions, walk into the truck and open the doors. What is all this? This has been completely converted. Inside to solve the same massive machines we saw back then. Is that light? The now familiar green light. I see. Sorry, the most familiar modification to this vehicle since when? Well, it's not certain to the details, but LCE's chief research Hothihim. Yes, him. Are you two well acquainted? Not very well, but I did make an effort to remember his minor yet numerous mistakes. She suddenly sounds oddly happy. Anyways, according to the research report she gave us, the vehicle has been modified to allow universal use across other departments of Limbus Company. LCB's bus, Memphis, right? Report that something was about using the back door. That bus has a stupid battery. There's a bus reference to equip this vehicle with various functions. That explains why the phenomenon is taking place there. Walpurgis night. Yet how is this possible when we sit not outside the bus seats? It's not the theoretical impossibility. Certain major parts of the technology forming in its engine has been shared with Hoth. It is within the realm of possibility that the engine's influence may be transferred there as well. However, the means by which it has affected this vehicle has to be studied. It has to comprehend our absence and subsequent separation from the bus. Could it mayhap be reacting to the presence of a golden bough? At this moment, Memphis is currently boarded by Virgilus, Charon, and various other members of LCCB, including pilot. Therefore, if they have traveled far from conjuncture may be true, or existence of follow that ensures our encounter with Walpurgis night. Regards of the environmental surrounding us, perhaps. Faust talked to herself, staring pensively into distance before turning towards us again with a mild resignation. Either way, as it has found us, then may it regardlessly be observed. Oh, we're at L-Corp. No, I knew it's the former L-Corp's turn. What do you mean, knew it? You've close to open up to a beating pool about where our next Worthless Knife location is going to be. A betting pool? Or what do you say? Pay up? Nah, you told me it was just about the patterns change. At this point, he's just the bully at this point. He's just taking Sinclair's lunch money. No way. But it's just the right time to bet against the odds. By the looks of it, the bets seem to have been about whether the Worthless Knife would take us to the library or Lobcore. I played the Bottom Corporation, but not the Library of Ruin. There's something about this place seems a bit different from the other former Overworld, always selling past. Dutch has since it as well, manager Esquire. This yet familiar, unfamiliar indeed. Strange play, almost. It seems like it's gotten wider. It still seems a bit long, narrow hallway, but slightly wider. Both unknown how many days pass to be set close. Just to repeat from what I've said, no, the subject can be discussed later when its veracity comes clear. Sharing the current circumstances of this place, we find ourselves at the Lobotomy Corporation headquarters of the city on a certain day, the Central Command, to be exact. The very center of the middle layer. One of the most visited so far has been the upper level. The one that said the department's Lobotomy Corporation's headquarters will progressively unlocked with the passage of time. 6 according to the reports, the headquarters crumbled and fired skyward like it was. Indeed, it appears with every visit find ourselves at the point here. As soon as the current day can be converted, we might be able to experience that perhaps. Well, that didn't take long. Okay, so we gotta take care of these ordeals. I don't know what ordeal is it. It might be the fruits of understanding, as I think. I'm not complaining, we're kind of in the loafing around, doing nothing wrong. Jia left for the grand conference inside the future of gang or something. But we have little time. We must prepare for the most intense training regimen to take up lost time. Whichever it is, it'll be FUN. What does FUN mean? Okay, that is a completely different layout now. What is everyone waffling about? Sephiroth isn't everyone, I'm sure this time. Yeah, did you expect some other voice speaking through Super Command PA system, other than Tenris? The employees are confused, please explain the situation to them. Where are the two of them? Yes, there's two of them. I forgot they both have the same name. The Central Command is unlike other departments and boasts rather their significant size. It's large enough to have to be managed in 2 areas, A and B. Both A and B. Yeah, it's a lot between those two. Which implies that you become more thorough. Bring on the ordeal or let me destroy this time. Like you said, you're all walking about. There's been an abnormality payment breach. Whole company's about to go belly up. Because everyone else is trying to suppress the mass on the other side. What mass? They just said belly up. I am scared now. I don't know if it's a strong Wav or an Aleph. The second warning. Well, you're not telling us where it's at. A bunch of slackers get to our headquarters and deal with the blue entity. Blue entity? What blue entity?
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네.
솔직하게
Height of
말할게.
despair.
나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
Cascading despair. Unused target has +4 plus sinking, +1 power on, and +1 inflict full back tears. Full back tears. Max stack 5. Max stack 5. Current start game mode flash power down. Cascading while has effect leaves. Stack times 2 SP. Once per turn does not activate when made by practically. If Queen of Hatred uses effect deal 5 HP. This effect cannot reduce the Queen's effect speed below 100%. So pretty much this inflicts SP damage mostly. Tier 1. Sharp Gear Box. Flash Power here. This one inflicts the sinking count and potency. Okay, hold on, I gotta turn this volume down. Okay, so it is a focus encounter. I don't know what blue entity she meant. So we have no idea what this is, what this does now. So we can just experiment a bit. All neutral. Neutral and struggling. Maybe sitting. Okay, this is actually favored, which is good. Wait a minute, you have 2 attacks now. Oh, this is the bonus. So I'm just gonna put the rest of you.
만만찮겠군.
Do that.
하지.
Okay, it takes. I believe it takes normal damage from both crushing and. Crushing and piercing.
히어! 아르카나 빛! 차! 사랑으로! 정의 이름으로!
I also believe it's taking normal damage from Pride as well. Or not Pride, indeed. It's always that last coin. This was kinda elaborate. The floating swords are so hard to carry. They got such a long reach and it's so thin that it can hardly see where it's As in two simpler words, the user on the melody fired another volley of direction. This as we race of like that's probably her. The person rushing to the scene very with fun force. Her again leaping right into the action and then the second warning goes off. It's you! It's you! Sorry I'm late. Why does it have a question mark?
정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장! 다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런 분위기.
Wait, they're an additional ally?
설레이네. 쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
Okay, they are definitely an additional ally. Alright. Let me see what you do. Base power plus 1 for every 5 sum of rapture and taking on target. Gain 10. With 1 more fracture potency. Wow. Apparently she doesn't have a reversed version of it. And this one basically inflicts rapture. 1 power plus 1 for every 7 sum of rapture and sinking on target and execute. Gain 10. 10? For every stack team, inflict 1 plus more rapture. Inflict your rapture, your target has 10 plus sum of rapture sinking into a combined. She has a mirrored version. Mainly targets Knight of Despair. Sub-targets out the ally with the most cold, dark, cold black tears. If there are none sub-targets the ally with the same HP and for 0 damage and does not activate the effect of sinking. Remove one from sub-targeted allies. On hit, if its enemy inflicts one, its ally get 5. Repeated. What's the other version? Unclashable, does not deal damage against Soul of Forgotten Knight. In turn, while hitting enemies with withered knights. Take 100. The text is blue. Take 100% more damage this turn. After weakness of spell has this honorably called the Knight of Despair, forgotten from the people. Memory gives up the others. In turn gain. I used too much power. Stack 1, end of turn, escape the encounter. Exhausted and under the move. Is that them talking? On hit, HP to 100. 56 HP. 100 minus Rumbling Pride. Other remains is held right up with the stack times 33%. What's your defense? Combat start, game 1, champion, 50 shield, and aggro. Chanting. Gain 50 shield, gain 50 shield, gain 20 aggro next turn, and add 0 shield HP retreats. What's her passive? Upon entry, applies 1. On entry, applies 1 attack power up to all sinners and cannot be stacked. If the target that slaves kit that has Withering Knight, 1 suppression item applied. Welfare team model employee. Central.
방금할 거라도 생긴
Wait,
거야?
does he have his chainsaw? Wait, anything new? Okay, I never looked at her negatives. Take 50% more damage from burn, bleed, tremor, rapture, and sinking. Rounded down. This unit hits with a cracked, unbreakable coin. This does not activate the sinking effect. Does not consume count either. So there's 5 redacted still. She takes normal damage from all that we have discovered so far. Let's just keep going. We haven't. The only thing that we haven't done yet is slash and the other stuff. Let's do that real quick. So this favor. This new thing. A little bit of rearranging. That's another struggle. So I'm gonna give you one use. Set you here. Set you here. Set you here. And then I'm just gonna put you here. I believe it was this one. Yeah, I'll take a neutral. Well, that still works. Extract points.
너희는 잘해낼 거야. 언제나 그랬듯이.
실패할 수도 있겠지. 언제나 그랬듯이.
Still nothing new. So all of these are favored. So anything that she's weak to, I don't think she's getting weak to anything, but she either has a resistance to blue or a resistance or a weakness to blue, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're gonna be finding that out.
정화! 정의! 이름으로!
Dawn poses 2. Well, that staggering was quick.
정의의 이름으로. 잘 됐네. 이제 제압 작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치면 바보 같은 짓은 하지 않겠지?
Okay, what's with the blades? What is this? Opus Tears. Max stack 1. Gain 3 offensive levels. Lose 6 defensive levels. All skills gain +1 attack rate. All skills become unbreakable blades. And +1 more super potency impact. So what are its attacks? Faded Fate. For the pride, endless despair, and sword sharpens tears. Okay, that's definitely something new and concerning. The River of Staring Tears. Yikes. These call +1 for every sinking on targets, max 2, but it has +1. Deal 80% damage and dealt the skill cannot be staggered to target. Underfloor. But pretty much, this is definitely going to be going to... No? Okay, it's favored. But I don't know how it got the blades. Stabs that. Spare. Give 150 for every 8 or every 1 XP. Simple count with expression. This unit is cracked coin and not every chanting prioritize that unit. If this unit does not drop below 1% or does not have tears, they in return unit drops 1% so pretty much you're going to be going to 1. This unit's HP does not drop and it does not have a helpful tool. This unit's HP drops to 1, does not goes back to HP. So something tells me that we need to take out these blades. deal more damage. Neutral is strong. Oh, we can use the ability. Alright, let's see what this ability does. Yeah, another domination. Each neutral circle. One put it on Lu. I believe there's no more. Oh, this is a fate. Take you here. Take you here. She does not take any additional damage. So
정화.
good, I think. Alright, let's send it.
정의보다도 풍자요, 사랑보다
Does
붉은
that
자요.
like an old VHS
속에
simulation?
덩치가 그의 이름을 걸고 여기서 빛의 맹세, 우리 앞을 막는 증오스러운 존재들에게 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 사랑의 힘을 보여줄 것을! 아르카나 슬레이버! 제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같다. 야! 아르카나 세이버!
Is that the same here?
봐, 어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록이 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
관찰 기록을
What happened to them?
네 훌륭했어.
Pretty sure the two of them are Walpurgis.
뭐야 이 수준. 아까 어떤 직원이
I was not
제압
expecting
한 번에
that.
준 피해량이. 잠깐. 진짜? 왜 부서팀장을 안 달아줬지?
Now there's this effect. It's probably done from the ego. I just need something to... Hold on, what's this look like? Just sinking, so... I can't do a counter with him, but I can do a defense. Because that'll just heal back to full HP, and I need that alive still. And I need to get rid of this one.
정의보다도 푸른 자요. 사랑보다 붉은 자요.
정화.
Oh, that's... I'm guessing she's doing her charge super stun.
그렇지. 어제 톱날을
Even
열심히
without
쏜
equal
보람이 있네.
flips. Okay, that's gonna be useful. That move slashing?
운명 속에 파묻힌 그대의 이름을 걸고 나 여기서 빛을 맹세한다.
한
Those
고비를
very
넘긴 것 같아. 믿었던 대로 널 잘해주고 있어. 방금 칭찬 들었지? 두 번은 필요
they're in
없다고
the back.
생각해. 아직 끝난 것도 아니니까.
I'm concerned. I'm pretty sure I can't do anything to stop that. I can't interrupt. Oh, I have some
말씀을 받도
room piercing. I should have not brought assault here. Favored. Oh, okay, no.
쓸모가 있으려면
Send you there. Well, that didn't go out of plan. She suddenly moved back here again.
아르카나 비트.
That did not do anything.
우리 앞을 막는 증오스러운 존재들에게 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 사랑의 힘을 보여줄 것을!
무슨 일 있었던 건가? 아까 어떤 직원이 제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이. 잠깐! 진짜? 왜 부서팀장을 안 달아줬지?
Okay, it is staggered. And that's justice. HP does not lose HP below 5%. Okay, why?
만만치 않겠군! 우린이 하지!
We'll just stack it with damage.
정의의 이름으로!
Okay, they're not messed up anymore.
그렇지.
제압 개체에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어. 키테리트. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
정화! 아르카나 레이!
Here you go.
당신 그래도 이제야 회사가 정상으로
Oh, I never saw
돌아갔네.
it said before.
이번 제압은 끝이야. 너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트, 너도. 언젠가 우리도 모든 게 끝날 때가 오면 좋겠네. 그때가 되면 휴식을 기다리며 고향의 노래를 부르고 있겠지.
I feel so bad she wouldn't be a threat to you now. Art her by a mythical maiden. Of course I am. Fighting Danish people from these evil arcana. Legendary does not exist. Calm yourself. You guys going now? Oh, somehow smashed down my way, clapping his arms, made a motion and gesture away from the people. This something tells me that they didn't want to go back to the group. Distracting from the constellation of great significance. That thing is not magic. What is a conspiracy? Conspicuously low voice. Risk level, wow. Wow. Critical abnormality dubbed Queen of Hatred. That made it an abnormality, yet she speaks in appearance like a woman. The label someone sheer appearance excludes justice. I believe that is remained in twist on you. So many times in the past abnormality should not be judged from their appearance. Indeed, they possess a sense of self. They think and they feel. Perhaps the hidden standards that they make the criteria of what is considered a human. However, that is an abnormality. No more. So we turn around and look at these weird thing. You just call that a thing? Compared to how Stern Jones. They even changed the name. It was just so they're humming a light tune, swinging that staff around. Oh, the lights! Wonderful. Looks like I managed to protect this place once again. When the red lights turned off, the alarm stopped blaring in our ears. It puffed away with pink swirls and lightens she first appeared with. This is annoying. Why did that abnormality have to be contained in our department? That could not be helped. Not even for the manager, the abnormality will appear in the headquarters. That's true. She gets on my nerves. And we're showing up on the tail of a huge miss like that. The second morning, he's barely doing anything to help. Even the sense like she did something. You know, she completely loses it unless we baby her all the time, right? Is the mic still on? The employees have to know! Abnormality is still an abnormality at the end of the day, I guess. For management, it seems to be quite source of stress, it seems. They both sound stressed. Yet it's odd here. The maiden has assisted us sincerely in our battle. Did she not? To suggest that she is hardly any help to us? Please review this document. Is the basic management report to the abnormality of former Elfwork. Fortunately, it seems to be an extended period of management's experience has left the detailed report behind. She wasn't kidding about having the baby herd this one. The senator's expressions all start to turn rather sour the further they read along the report. I skimmed through it, and looks like his compulsive obsession always has to be on the side of justice. She grows more hysterical the longer a peaceful period lasts. What's her problem? Gotten anything to say for that old great sorcerer or fixers? Indeed, he's quite different from what I anticipated. As fortune should have it, we do not encounter the mutated form of the Queen of Hatred today. Mutated. Yeah, everyone's not having a good time in the background. However, they also possess other things such as physiological stability or sanity. It seems like employees assigned to this abnormality have the responsibility to keep her higher levels at all times. So it can't have been easy to cope with humoring a monster human skin. That humoring them is the extent of the hard effort at this point. So you're implying that management abnormality entails something more complicated than simply calibrating their sanity to the reasonable level? Yes, that is correct. It seems like this headquarters is yet extract the longer quantity of abnormalities. A moment, if you will, to say what they extract. Using frown, started noticing the strangers in their choice of words. We already found ourselves returned into the mass machinery of LCE's vehicle. Those wires do not look very reliable. And it seems like whatever this scenario ends, Dante, as there may be even further information that can be gained from this experience, repeated visits to this Walpurgis night can also be recommended. Okay, I got it. Yiesing approached Faust and continued his earlier question, but Faust only shook her head in response, as to say no. That she wasn't concerned, or she couldn't tell him just yet. To me, someone doesn't even know what's going on with this company. They're working for these stories from former Elford and the library that are filled with nothing but confusing mysteries. But something about it makes me feel about everything what happened in these two places are once foundations and clues that we're going through. Maybe I can even use these moments to understand the stories that I've forgotten the purpose of the company I work for. So, well, who's up for a second run? The second run! Let's, like a Faust, is focusing on these clues left behind. Okay, getting the clues
승리의
that are
보람과
left behind.
세상의 아름다움에 대해 들어본 적 있는가? 없어도 전혀 상관없다.
Push dealt the most damage.
지금 우리가
흙으로도
Plunge to suppress.
저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
I need to get you on the negative scale.
약해 빠져서는. 사랑과 정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장! 다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런 분위기는 흔치 않아서 설레이네. 쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
시동 걸어볼까?
사랑으로 정의의 이름으로. 야! 아르카나 빛! 차! 아르카나 빛! 잘 됐네. 이제 제압 작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치면 바보 같은 짓은 하지 않겠지?
참여하게 되리라.
야! 아르카나 세이버! 제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같아. 뭐야 이 수준? 아까 어떤 직원이 제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야. 잠깐! 진짜? 왜 부서팀장을 안 달아줬지?
증오스러운 존재야. 하늘과 마음이 사라져야만 끝날 것이오. 위대한 사랑의 힘을. 이렇게 무슨 소용이야. 당분간은 악당이 되어야 하는 거야. 그게 너고. 약해 빠져. 난 상처받았어. 널 향해 따르라고.
진한 빈약함.
정신 안 차릴 거야? 직원이 거의 반죽음 상태가 됐다고. 더 큰 세포를 번지기 전에 얼른 수습하는 게 좋겠어.
진짜 개소리.
우리 앞을 막는 증오스러운 존재들에게 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 사랑의 힘을 보여줄 것을! 상층보다도 구제불능이네. 좀 더 신경 썼더라면 이런 일은 벌어지지 않았을 거야. 이런 장면을 볼 때마다 너무 안타까워. 쓸모가 있으려면
아르카나 빛.
봐, 어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록에 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아. 관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네. 훌륭했어.
그들을 계속 쫓을 것이다.
우리 앞을 막는 증오스러운 존재들에게 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 사랑의 힘을 보여줄 것을! 무슨 일 있었던 건가? 좀 더 신경 썼더라면 이런 일은 벌어지지 않았을 거야. 이런 장면을 볼 때마다 너무 안타까워. 제압 개체에게 맞니 정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어. 티페리트. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
만만치 않겠군. 우리 하지.
아카나 레이! 당신 그래도 이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야. 너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트, 너도. 언젠가 우리도 모든 게 끝날 때가 오면 좋겠네. 그때가 되면 휴식을 기다리며 고향의 노래를 부르고 있겠지.
I hope you enjoyed it here. You get to see 2 fights. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, editor here. I accidentally stopped recording on the video, but I do hope that you stay in tune next time for the next video. See you next time.